Hi everyone. I've talked a lot online about how your clothing, what you cover yourself with, is actually a vehicle to allow the person that you are inside, to allow your soul to shine. That what we choose to cover ourselves with, the boundaries that we choose, actually have to be well thought out in a way that it allows our inner essence to shine. And that is really, really what we're all about at Rapunzel, is not only giving women options and making them feel beautiful, but really allowing us to be conscious about our choices and liberating us in order to really, really be who we actually are through the way that we dress. So we talk about this a lot. I talk about like, oh my gosh, definitely, like throw out those clothes that make you feel horrible. Only wear the clothes that make you really, really feel like you. So that's an obvious. But I have more than one shirt and I have more than one scarf. How do I choose each day what I'm going to wear? So there are quite a few ideas on this that I have touched on in my talks that I give at Rapunzel workshops, but I'm going to touch a little bit on it here to give you some tools. I was inspired to make this video by my friend Miri, who made a post on the Rapunzel fan group recently that she was giving a public speaking workshop, and she was really dressed for public speaking and dressed for success. And while she was dressed like Miri, she was dressed in her quintessential Miri style, there was a little more, slightly more professionalism, slightly more, oomph to what she was wearing, and it was obviously that outfit was going to help her do what she needed to do that day. So that is the idea, that I don't have to be the same person every day. Every day brings on new challenges, new tasks. I wake up in the morning in a different mood and on various different days. So what I choose to wear has to help me out every single day. So let's say, okay, 2 days ago, I went with my husband to DC. We were shopping for a violin for him. And it's Burgundy week, Burgundy Red Week on the Rapunzel fan group, so I definitely was inspired then. But something about the burgundy and brown was calling me that morning. Burgundy brown combination, and I only realized right now. Okay, I'm gonna just go get my phone. 1 second. Okay, I will get that later. That's funny. I'm actually going to talk about her in this video. So I chose burgundy and brown, and I'm only realizing now why I chose that is because we were going violin shopping, and that is the color of violins. That's the color of the varnish of the violin. So something about that was really helping me get into the project of searching for a violin with my husband. And seriously, it's like searching for a wand on Harry Potter. Like, you have to try out a lot of them. Anyway, and yesterday, since that burgundy and brown was a beautiful outfit, really great colors, lace top, like, but it really helped me get out of a bit of a funk that I was in the morning. It really helped me feel good and really helped me be a good wife, a good mother, a calming force when both our cell phones died in the middle of nowhere. It really helped me do that. Yet it wasn't necessarily a comfortable outfit. It was a doing outfit. It was an outfit that helped me go out in the world and do things. Yesterday, I had to practice. I had rehearsals. I had to teach. I had to do a lot of Rapunzel work, which I missed on that day. I didn't necessarily need a going out into the world outfit, but I needed a me outfit. I needed an outfit that I really felt like myself, and I felt like I could get in touch with my true essence and get kind of back to the basics on who Andrea really is and who Andrea wants to be. So what I wore yesterday is I wore my favorite teal sari. Just one scarf, teal scarf with a little pin on the side, very, very, style. And when I put it on, I felt like I was like, I described like, I felt like I was walking into a cocoon of myself. Like there was this Andrea and I just walked into her. And this is who Andrea is. She's genuine and introverted and soft, but also strong. And that's really what I needed to be yesterday. This morning, it's very overcast outside. Sometimes when it's overcast outside, I feel like I need to bring color and liveliness and cheerfulness into the day. But today, I actually really feel like I need to be calm and serene. Something about when I woke up, I realized that this is probably going to be a stressful day, and I really need to not only have something that feels like I'm being hugged, but I also am going to need to, metaphorically hug a lot of people. So I got in touch with that part of myself this morning. I was like, you know what? The original tapestry, that's really what's going to help me this morning to really do what I need to do. And like, I'm wearing navy, I'm wearing jewelry that I enjoy. Again, it's not a teal and brown. It's not like quintessential Andrea, but this is going to help me be a little less stressed and a little more calm and more measured about the things that I do, and warm when I need to be. It hasn't happened yet, but I have a feeling that I'm going to need to be warm and understanding and loving today. So this is what we need to do. We need to do a sort of cheshbon hanefesh, which really is a spiritual reckoning. In Judaism, we are taught to do a cheshbon hanefesh every night before we go to sleep. We go through our actions of the day, the things that we did well, the things that we didn't do well, the things that we want to do better. And we need to do this in terms of our clothing. Now, whether or not you do this at night or you do it in the morning is up to you. But what we need kavanah in terms of our clothing. We need to ask ourselves, who do I need to be today? And how is my clothing, how is my shell, how are my boundaries going to help me be the person that I need to be today? And, you know, if I step into a power suit, I'm going to be businesslike. If I step into high heels, I'm going to walk in a certain way. If I wear a certain color, I'm going to act in a certain way. The clothing that we put on does change our mood, and it does affect how we act. So we need to ask ourselves, who do I need to be today? And how is my clothing going to help me be that person? So I hope I gave you some tools. Really, like, obviously you want your wardrobe to represent who you are and the things that you love, the things that you enjoy, the things that make you just feel wonderful and need to be in there. But you also need to have some boundaries. You know, when Andrea needs to be soft, this is the clothing that I wear. When Andrea needs to have more gavura and strength, this is what she needs to wear. When Andrea needs to be more extroverted, this is what I need. When I need to be more introverted, this is what I need to wear. And I need the clothes that when I'm in a bad mood, that will pick me up. I need the clothes that when I'm in a really stressed, like, oh my gosh, mood, that will calm me down. That's really what I need to have. And that's when I open my closet every morning after I've done my spiritual reckoning, I need to know what I'm going to choose in order to help me be who I need to be. Okay? So I hope this helps you. I would really love to hear some stories about how what you wear affected your mood and affected what you brought into the world, and some advice that you might have to really help other women make these choices. Because these choices, like we always say, happiness is a choice, and what you do in the world is a choice. And while some people feel that's a burden, for me it is the most liberating thing, because it puts the responsibility on me. I am responsible for my happiness. I am responsible for the person that I bring into the world. And now I have freedom. Now I can really make these choices because I'm not blaming my circumstances on something else. I only have myself to answer to. Well, I only have my creator to answer to when it comes to who I am and who I want to bring into the world. Okay? I'm wishing you all the best and a lot of fun. This is not to bring you to FOMO, this fear of missing out. You shouldn't feel overwhelmed when you look at your wardrobe. A lot of people, if you haven't done that spiritual reckoning, then you will feel overwhelmed when you look at your wardrobe, because like, wait, do I need to be extroverted? What do I need to do today? You really want to think before you choose your clothing about who you want to be and what you need to do in that certain day. Okay? Wishing you all the best, all the brachot in the world. Kol tov. Bye-bye.